So people have been asking me like, how are you losing weight? And I tell them like, yeah, I'm counting my calories and I'm walking sometimes, right? And they automatically associate that with I'm eating disgusting diet food. And I don't eat anything disgusting. If you know me, I love food. Like, I only have one life to live. Why would I live it eating nasty food? Be for real. Be for real. Okay, I love it down. But I'm also a pescatarian, as most of you guys know. So I'm about to show you guys what I'm gonna be eating for lunch for like the next 2 days or so. I have some brown rice that brown rice in a bag. I know it's like, ew, brown rice. Brown rice is good. You just gotta season it up, okay? I have some frozen vegetables because I'm about to make some fried rice with the brown rice. You see where I'm going with this? Add some sweet soy to it to, bring out the brownness of the rice. Anyway, then this is scallops and shrimp. So I'm going to take this out, rinse it, and then stir fry it. And that is a good meal. For you non-believers, I'm about to show you what's up. Okay? Okay. So my husband is always telling me that sometimes I talk so much shit that I forget to make my point, which is true. But I just love shit talking so much. Anyway, that was shrimp and scallops, if I didn't say that already. I'm just going to put oil in my pan, and I'm going to put garlic cubes as well. And let that heat for a second. Usually I go crazy with these, but since it has garlic butter, I'm not even going to use all that garlic butter that came with the scallops and the shrimp, but I'm going to use some of it, and it's very strong. I had it before, so, I mean, it's never too much garlic, actually. But I'm a chill. I'm going to add onion. Usually I would do a sweet onion, but I want to use this one for a ghost bad. I was supposed to pickle this onion, but life got the best of me, clearly. I like a lot of onion, so I'm going to keep going. I should mix some sweet onion in here, though, so I can have a variety of onion. Variety! Also, I want to say my kitchen's a mess, and I know it. So if y'all see something, watch your mouth. I'm going to dump this in there now with the hot grease. And then I'm going to season it some. Don't eat your food unseasoned. It's bad for your health. I'm not going to do too much. I'm going to go in with some of this. Some garlic powder, because I love garlic. And some good old Lawry's. Okay? That was garlic. More garlic. And some Lawry's. Not too much, though. Not too much. And then wiggle that around so that everything can season. And while that's going, I'm going to actually make my soy sauce. So the Kikkoman sweet soy sauce is always out of stock. I don't know if they got it anymore at this point. Like, it's really pissing me off. So what I did is I added some brown sugar in here, and then I just pour some regular soy sauce. Then you have to heat it in the microwave for like 15 seconds, and then mix it, and then it's good to go. Y'all, I almost burnt my food trying to make all this content at one time, but we still in the go. So I am gonna turn the stove back on because I turned it off because I was, whatever. I took out the food and I put it in a container, the shrimp and the scallops, and now I'm about to use the same pan, add some more grease, and then I'm gonna dump the rice in there. And actually, because we do not waste food around here, I made this brown fried rice 2 days ago, so I'm gonna mix it in there because I'm gonna eat this. I am. Okay, so let's open this up. Wait for the grease to, grease is hot. Also, that's olive oil, if I didn't say. I don't know what I'd be saying or not saying, but, whatever. And like I said, we're going to season our food again. So, I'm only going to season the rice with... Am I going to season the rice? Where's my stuff? They don't want me to season the rice. Alright. I guess I'm just gonna add some chili flakes because the rice don't want to be seasoned. That's okay. We got garlic butter. I don't know what I did with my McCormick. Somebody came and stole my McCormick that quick. Not nice. I'm also gonna throw my vegetables in there. I warmed these in the microwave and then I threw them in this pot real quick. So, vegetable. Where is my McCormick? Got some thieves around here. I found it. Got some thieves. Okay, and then you just chop that around, chop that around, chop that around. Chop that around, chop that around, chop that around. And then I like to add my soy to the rice only. So after it gets a little brown, add your soy. I let it sit for too long so the sugar can caramelize at the bottom, whatever. Just mix it in there. And then mix your old rice in there. Enough. And then here's our scallops and Argentinian shrimp with our caramelized red onion. And get all of those flavors like mixed in there. And then the fun part. The fun part is the garlic butter. So it came with 3 of these. I am only going to use 2. Before I show you guys the final product, I just want to count in calories. So rice is 405 calories, including the rice that I added in. 450 calories on the shrimp and scallops. 60 calories on veggies, and 25 calories on oils. Olive oil has calories if you did not know. So that rounds us out to 940 calories. If I chose to split this meal into just 2 portions, that is 470 calories. Now, I like to round up just in case I forgot calories. So I'll say about 500 calories just for lunch. I don't eat breakfast and I have dinner after this. So I'm supposed to eat around 1,600 calories to have a 1 pound weight loss a week. I try to max out around 1,200, but it does leave room for me to have something that I'm not supposed to have sometimes, like, you know, and it prevents me from having to exercise all of the time, which I'm not an exercise girly. So yeah, that's the calorie breakdown, and this is the food. While I'm taking you guys to my messy counters to get better lighting so you guys can see the food, I'm not starving. I just want to say that because a lot of people are like, oh, you gotta be hungry. I am not starving. You are not starving. You are giving your body nutrients. You just have to learn to not overeat. Anyway, this is the food. I'm not here to, you know, mother y'all. Here is the final presentation, and I'm about to scarf her. Yes, I am. Yes, I am.